What's going on, guys? With the new patch that just came out today on August 23rd, 2022 for Multiversus, I feel the need to make an updated tier list video. With a few new buffs and nerfs as well as the addition of Morty to the roster, there are definitely going to be some changes. Make sure that you guys stick around to the end because I'm going to be placing the new character Morty and letting you guys know what I think about him. Alright guys, let's start off with Arya Stark. Arya's overall really strong and I think she has lots of combo potential. She also did just receive a little bit of a buff. She'll do a little bit extra damage now, so I think it's a safe bet to place her in A tier for now. Next up on the list is Batman. Batman didn't receive any buffs or nerfs in this patch at all, but he's still a really strong character, and I do find him quite hard to deal with in 1v1s. His Batarang is quite difficult to work around, so that being said, I'm going to put him in A tier with Arya. Okay guys, this one's not even a question. Bugs freaking Bunny, straight to S tier. Are you kidding me? There's not much I have to say. He's been at the top since the game came out, and even though he got nerfed quite heavily, he is still so insane, dude, and his combo potential is so high. He's absolutely one of the best characters in Multiversus. He has to go in S tier. Okay, dude. Freaking Finn, man. I hate Finn, dude. I'd love to just stick him right down in D tier, but he's honestly really strong, even though nobody knows how to play them and they just spam the backpack and his high five move. But for right now, I'm going to stick him to the top of A tier. He is really strong, and in the right hands, he's absolutely insane. Okay guys, I kind of have a love-hate relationship here with Harley Quinn. I would love to learn her just because of how often I get absolutely bodied by her, dude. She has so many true combos that she can pull off. I think she has like a 0 to 100 damage combo, and you can't dodge out of it at all. It's absolutely busted, dude. Harley Quinn, I know I might get a little bit of hate for this, but I'm putting her in S tier for now, okay? No hate. Harley Quinn, S tier. You heard it here first. Alright, the homeboy Jake. I love this guy. S tier. Nah, I'm just messing around, dude. Jake is really good, though. He has a really good range. I'm going to stick him in A tier for now. I love him. He's my boy, my main, my homeboy Jake. I have to put him in the A tier. I'm going to stick him right at the bottom. He's A or B, but I feel like he has enough combo potential and range and so much uniqueness to his character that he can stick around in A. Alright, Garnet here, she's a bruiser. She's a little bit tankier than the rest of the bruisers that we have in the roster here. I think she's starting to get picked a little bit more by the higher level players. I've been seeing her a little bit more in some 1v1 matches, so I think she's going to be my first character in B tier for now. In the patch notes it did say that she has some buffs coming in the next patch, so all of you Garnet mains can look forward to that. Alright, next off we got the cute little rain dog guy. So this guy, I'm going to have to put him right away in B tier. He's pretty average. You don't see too many rain dog mains, but when you do, they're absolutely cracked, dude. I played against a few really good rain dog mains, and they can do some absolutely crazy things when they know what they're doing, so I think they can hold their own in B tier. Alright guys, next up we have Shaggy. I'm going to put him in B tier. I think he's pretty average overall. He does have some really good moves like his flying knee. His sandwich is not bad, but I don't think he has as much potential as like Finn or Arya Stark, Jake or Batman. He's pretty average. I'm going to put him right in the middle of B tier. Alright dude, as much as I hate the Superman spammers, the ones that fly at you and spam the lasers and just try to throw you off the edge of the map, I absolutely hate Superman. I hate playing against him, but there's no doubt he's in A tier. He's got to be bottom of A tier. He's just really good, honestly. His light combo, his chain is so fast, you can't really dodge out of it. He has to go in A tier for now. I'm hoping he gets some nerfs soon. I'm just a bot, and I get absolutely bodied by Superman. So for now, on my list, he's going in A tier. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, my first C tier player is Steven Universe. Unfortunately, he's a pretty decent support character. I really like that he can create his platforms and kind of use them to combo opponents off of, as well as it is kind of a little bit broken that you can make a platform in a platform fighter game. But honestly, I think he's going to have to go in C tier. I don't think he's as good of a support as Rain Dog, so that being said, C tier for now. Alright, my guy Taz. I'm going to throw him right into B tier for now. I think he's a solid character. He did get nerfed quite heavily when the game was fully released, but the patch notes did say that he had some buffs coming out in the next patch, so I'm looking forward to see what's coming out for Taz. Iron Giant's garbage, dude. I don't know. Every time I check the patch notes, Iron Giant is getting absolutely slammed with nerfs. I thought he was D tier since the game came out, dude. I find him so easy to hit. The Jake skateboard you can hit with like any point of his body. I think a character with a hitbox that big is always going to be in D tier for me. I don't know why they keep nerfing him, man. Alright, Tom and Jerry, top of S tier, best character in the game, hands down. It's not even close, dude. They've dominated since the game has released, and they've managed not to get any changes this patch, so they're still going to stay in S tier until he gets nerfed. Alright, Velma, if you would have asked me 2 weeks ago, Velma's going like middle A tier, right? I think this time I'm going to have to put Velma in C tier. Velma got hit with some nerfs this week and last week. She's just getting pummeled to the ground. So honestly, she's kind of turning into a Taz for me. Started off really good, but she's just getting hit with so many nerfs. I don't think she's necessarily a viable support right now, especially in 1v1s. 1v1s, she struggles a lot. Alright, Wonder Woman, I'm going to set right next to Shaggy here. She's very similar, kind of an average character. She does have some really good combos with her whip. And she's kind of like an average sword fighting character in any kind of platform fighter. So right now for me, I'm happy with her in B tier. Ladies and gentlemen, LeBron James in S tier. Just kidding, all the way down to C, unfortunately. LeBron, he didn't have the hottest start in Multiversus. He hasn't had any changes. I think he could really use a buff, something to make him just a little bit easier to use, and just make his moves maybe do a little bit more damage. I do have to say though, his dunk is absolutely insane and does have some crazy knockout potential, but for right now I'm going to have to stick LeBron James in C tier. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, the moment we have all been waiting for, Morty. So Morty's going to be really hard to place. I'm not really sure where I'm going to put him on the list. He's brand new as of today, so it's really hard to judge where he's going to end up. I think for right now, I'm going to put him at the bottom of A tier, just because, you know, it's hard to say for sure. We haven't done a whole lot of testing with him. No one's really good with him yet, but just with the moves I've seen and read his move descriptions, I think that he has the potential to be possibly like a Bugs Bunny or Tom and Jerry. I know he's not a mage like those two, but he does have kind of the same kind of range moves and teleports and things like that. So I think that that could definitely, if people learn to use him properly, I think that might skyrocket him way up if people start to get creative with him. And ladies and gentlemen, Rick is not in the game, so I'm going to throw him in D tier for now. I'm hoping when he comes out, he might be a little bit higher than D tier. I don't want anyone to be struggling down there with Iron Giant, but whenever the game decides to release my homie Rick, we're going to find a new spot for him in this tier list. Thank you guys so much for watching the whole video. Let me know in the comments below who your main is and where I put them in the tier list and where you think they deserve to be in the tier list. Please keep in mind that everything in this video is entirely my personal opinion. You might have a totally different tier list than me. That's totally normal, totally okay. No need to bash anyone in the comments. We all have our own opinions. My list is just based off my personal experience with the game. If you guys found this video interesting, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe to see more of my content, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.